Hey, this is Rob Barnes,
And I'm Tom Barnes.
and today we're going to go into the tech specs of the new Vanguard Control.
The main thing we did with the Vanguard Control is revamped the surface. We're using a raw face T700 composite system. The biggest advantage with this is we can rely on the carbon fiber surface and resin epoxies to give a spin rather than coatings, which gives us an enhanced spin of about 50% over the Vanguard 2.0 material while remaining durable.
Overall, we've been working, and the team's been working on a lot of new raw carbon concepts, 006 through labs, and we took a lot of that knowledge we built and basically put it into this paddle to build an ultimate control paddle. So this is a traditional panel manufacturing system, unlike the 006, but we're using the same X5 plus core, and then we're using our new quad carbon carbon fiber system T700. And really what that is, it's just our proprietary resin system that, like Tom said, is giving that consistency. And we're getting one thing we really focus on too, especially being US made and quality controlled, and the T700 being processed in the US, is a consistent surface every time. So we're getting that consistent spin. You're not getting these large swaths of different roughnesses like you're seeing with a lot of competitors right now, where they're having a hard time keeping tight tolerances. So that was a big deal for us to be able to achieve, so that when you're buying our product, just know you're going to get a consistent feel every time and playability.
That was the biggest improvement with this. Is T700 is kind of a generic term, but we were able to utilize an improved process and improved resin system to really control that surface topography and tomography, and we're able to ensure using our USA made panels and process that we have consistent surface geometry and that it doesn't vary paddle to paddle, batch to batch, which seems to be uncommon in most raw carbon paddles on the market today, is that consistent and quality surface.
Yeah. And then the other things, we're doing is same great edge guard technology. We're using our high-end glues and processes to make sure that edge guard's not going to come off. And if it ever does, we have a limited lifetime warranty, so you have that backing compared to a lot of competitors on the market. And then the other thing we really wanted to focus on was the overall playing experience from the grip standpoint. We've in the past with our Vanguard series did a oval grip, which was popular back in the day, but now we really wanted to do an octagon style grip, more like a tennis racket, and how we do our Lux series. And we're also doing solid side panel walls, and just what the goal with that was to have a very comfortable grip, have every time where your paddle is and that's returning to the same spot because of just having those grooves in that octagon shape. So that was a really big deal from a player's comfort standpoint, that we improved on this model. And so we're really excited to be able to kind of offer that for the first time in the Vanguard series.
Another major improvement of the Vanguard Control over the 2.0 is the enhanced edge guard bonding to the substrate of the core. The resin system in this control has a lot more aggressive bond to our edge guard, which allows us just to ensure that edge guard stays well bonded to the paddle, because as you may know, when you lose that edge guard adhesion to the core, when you lose that cohesive bond, you will see a noticeable decrease in performance of the paddle. Your sweet spot will go down and it'll start to feel dead. That's why it's very important to have a cohesive bond around the entire perimeter of the paddle. And our new copolymer inside of this T700 fabric ensures that cohesive bond so that you have durable play indefinitely.
Yeah, one thing we decided to do with the Vanguard Control too was to do a traditional panel manufacturing method, sandwich panel manufacturing method. And the reason we did that versus thermoform like our 006 was we really wanted to build a great control paddle. And we have just found through our testing that traditional panel manufacturing methods just allow, when it comes to raw carbon and the way this product is utilized, we've just found that it can really add to the overall control, and there's a place for that. So with that being the mission of this to be a great control paddle, that's why we went that manufacturing method.
And if you enjoyed our Vanguard 2.0 product, you will enjoy this even more. It has more spin due to that raw carbon surface. We have that improved core that we derive from the Project 006, as well as this octagonal grip to increase comfort of play.
You know, you're looking for an upgrade, you're looking for a raw carbon paddle. This is our first mainline product in the Selkirk lineup of raw carbon, and we're super excited about it. We appreciate you watching this video, and please go check it out at selkirk.com or a dealer near you.